My parents were 16 and 17 when they had me, and they chose life knowing that it wouldn't be an easy journey. My dad went into the military at a young age, and so we moved around the country for a little while, and then when we eventually moved back, he got into law enforcement. Moving around my whole life, I went to 14 different schools, and I always said when I had a family of my own that I wanted to establish roots in one community. So I married a girl from New Iberia. We got married at 23 years old. We used to clean office buildings and houses as well as a young couple just to get her through school. I was a cable guy. It's pretty brutal in the summer crawling in those attics and climbing those poles, but I went from cable guy to a mortgage banker. So it's been over 20 years since I've been a mortgage banker here in Acadiana. I've helped thousands of families throughout the state realize their piece of the American dream through home ownership. It's a very rewarding career because you have a short window of time to really make an impact on these people's lives. So when my wife and I started our own family, I decided to get more involved in the community. And ultimately that led me to seeking public office, and I've been on the Broussard City Council for the last 6 years. We chose to live in Acadiana because it's definitely not for the weather, it's for the people, and it's that simple. We have an amazing culture, we have amazing resources, and a diverse economy, and it's just a great place to raise a family, to give them opportunities to hopefully stay here. And that's really my vision for State Senate, is that I want to create an environment where we have opportunities, that way our children don't have to leave the state to find opportunities. Because when my wife and I are sitting on that rocking chair, years from now, we hope that we don't have to go too far to see our grandchildren.
I think the most significant impact Jesse's had has been the help he's given with Broussard's financial decision making.
And what we've done in the city of Broussard is proven that conservative principles and conservative philosophy does work. For instance, we have around a $45 million budget, yet we have $22 million in the bank. We have proven that we can live within our means. So I think that we could take that conservative philosophy and those principles all the way to Baton Rouge and stand up for the interests of the people. So I consider myself a reduce and protect candidate. I'm going to fight to reduce the size of government. I'm going to fight to reduce tax burdens on our businesses and our family. That way we're more competitive with our neighboring states in the South. And I'm going to fight to lower insurance premiums. That way our families and our businesses can flourish here in the state. None of that is worth anything if we can't afford to live here. We raise our kids here, we educate our kids here, yet they have to leave the state to find opportunities. We cannot fix the things that we will not face. We need to stand up to special interests, and we need to stand for the interests of the people. I feel that we are in the midst of a movement right now. We have the most conservative governor that we've ever had. We have supermajorities in both the House and the Senate. So I think that now is the time to effect true change, and now is the time to make true reforms in our state.